We're at the grave of David and Kay Olsen, and we're going to visit a little bit about them and their lives and talk about their beautiful memorial with their daughter, Michelle. And then Kay's with us too. So we're all going to visit. So what would you guys like to tell us about David and Kay, and how long were they married? And
Well, my dad was born and raised up in the city, and so was my mom.
oh, wow.
And he always had a passion for horses. That was always his big thing. And as he grew older, that passion continued. And they were married 66 years, Mom?
Wow.
69.
69 years.
69.
He didn't make 69, but it would have been
That year,
69.
right? That's amazing.
And so they had actually moved into the St. Louis County area back in the early 60s, I guess. And he had himself a horse stall, and the area kind of grew, and they were not welcomed as much that he was there because the smell of the horses and the dust from the ring. And so they start searching for another area that they could bring the horses to, and we ended up down here in the Moss Hollow Valley.
Wow. And how many children? 4, right? 4?
Mm-hmm.
4 children, married 70 years. That's amazing. So tell me, why was it important to get this memorial for David and Kay?
Well, my mom wanted to show the legacy of the family.
Oh,
And because of that, this place, when they first bought it, it was an old dairy farm, and it already had the house, and it already had the barn. And so they kind of grew it and made it a little bit larger. And my dad boarded horses for other people. So with that, our weekends were always flourished with activity.
oh.
And we had lots of people that come down that would ride their horses. And then we'd have the horseshoer down there. And we'd wake up in the mornings to the sound of his anvil. And so then we also just had a lot of family gatherings, a lot of family reunions.
Wow,
a
how
lot
amazing.
of holidays.
What a great place for the family to be. So why was this scene important to the family?
Well, so on their property, there's like it's like a little ditch that goes through the property, and one part goes from the barn out, and the other one is from the house back. And so the thing is my mom would always tell my dad, whatever you do on your side, which was the barn, you can do whatever you want, but don't touch my side. So on this, you can see
That's funny.
the barn, and you can
That's
see
cute.
the tractor. And the tractor was the main part of my dad's life. My dad loved his
Aw.
tractor. And when they would clean stalls, which was always one night a week, my dad always did the tractor. And so he would shout the orders out to everybody else.
Oh, how fun. How
And then-
fun.
Kind of like a Tom Sawyer.
My mom was, this side was her side, and she loved flowers, and she's a master gardener.
Oh, wow.
And so that was important to her to have her flowers and stuff. And actually the way the scenery sits, this is the back part of the house, which was the section my mom really loved. And we all always gathered on this back part of the section. And then also it was very important for her. I don't know if you can tell, there's 4 statues here. And one is my 2 brothers doing like a leapfrog with me jumping rope, and my youngest brother doing like a wheelie on a bicycle. He was always very active, and that was indicative of him.
It's beautiful. And then there's some horses in the background too,
Yes,
as
we
well.
have the horses, and it was important. You can see the K-Bar-D over there. So that was the name of the stables, K-Bar-D Stables. And we had that was important. And then we also have like the mailbox somewhere on here. And
Right here.
yeah, so it just was a homestead that brought a lot of people to
It did.
family, a lot of gatherings.
Yes. And that's why this is such a beautiful tribute to the family, the whole family. I love it.
It's something that we build up from the time we
Yes.
got here.
Yeah.
And it's not that it wasn't partially built up, but we added to it quite a bit.
Yeah.
So it's expanded, and it was our dream.
Yes, after 69 years of,
Yes.
of amazing marriage. That's lovely. I wanted to thank Kay and Michelle for coming today and just sharing with us a little bit about their family and this beautiful tribute. And check us out on our Facebook page or our YouTube, just so you can see this and see this beautiful tribute, so their legacy continues.